Hi Leo, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. In today's reading, I'm taking a look at your romantic love life for the week of July 2023. I will be pulling a 7-card spread, see who you're dealing with this week. I'll find out how they currently feel about you. I'll take a look at their behavior and actions towards you this week. And that's an area I want to dive into the most, their behavior. All right, because if I see any red flags or if I see anywhere where you're not being treated with love and respect, that means I'm going to have to dive deeper into your advice position. I'll also take a look at what's in your blind spot with this person, meaning things that could be negatively impacting your connection with them, but you may not even be aware it's even happening. Whether you're doing something to sabotage this connection unbeknownst to you, or your person is, or something external seems to be pulling you guys apart from each other for whatever reason. If that's the case, I'll do my best to find out in today's reading. I get pretty nosy, so let's begin. And happy early birthday. Spirit, what do we have for Leo today? What's going on in Leo's love life, and any other messages that you want Leo to hear right now. Leo is open-minded to the messages you have in store for them, as long as what comes through is for Leo's highest and greatest good. Leo, love July 2023. What do we have for them, please? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my lovely Leos. Okay, so you person that's heading towards you this week, how do they feel about you? We have the 8 of Wands. Now, the 8 of Wands is one of my top 10 favorite cards. You know, it's the energy of feeling excited to talk to somebody. It's, you know, back and forth texting, back and forth emailing. It's just a lot of engagement. Okay, so this person's feeling excited to communicate with you this week. Whether you guys lost touch with each other and this person's excited to talk to you and catch you back up on what's been going on with their world, or find out what's up with you, or you guys have been communicating a lot and now you guys are making further plans, possibly to travel to see each other, travel with each other. All I know is this person's excited about something with you. They feel excited. Could be a fellow fire sign. What's their true intentions though with you this week? The 5 of Wands. They feel like they have to compete with you for some reason. Whether they have to compete for your attention and they're willing to do it, or they may feel like there's other people involved, whether romantically or not romantically. They may feel like they have to compete for your attention. Right? I mean, this is Leo's minor arcana. Leos are known for getting a lot of attention, both in career and in romantic situations. And this person intends to compete with whomever is in your life, or just compete for your attention overall, because you excite them. They look forward to talking to you. A lot of fire energy coming through. Now, what's their behavior towards you this week? Judgment. Now, with the Judgment card being their behavior, for some of you this could be a, you know, phone call asking for forgiveness for something if they did something to hurt your feelings, or to reconcile communication, because the Judgment card is the energy of somebody here taking accountability for the role they played in whatever's going on between the two of you. Like if you guys had a fight, they want to be accountable for the role that they played. And if you guys did not have any fallouts, it could be telling me that this person is judging the situation accordingly. They may have judged you initially, but now they're redirecting that finger of theirs back at themselves, and, you know, seeing something for what it is. All right, could be a Scorpio that you're connecting to, or someone that's, you know, going through a wake-up call, so to speak. It's like, oh, okay, that's where I was falling short with Leo. That's what I need to do with Leo to strengthen our bond. Things like that. What's your feelings for this person, Leo? The Fool, major for Aries. You feel like this person is a part of a whole new beginning, and you have been getting the World card a lot, Leo, which tells me that a lot of you Leos have closed out a major life cycle recently, closed up a major chapter in your life, whether you did a huge move across country, or you started a new business for yourself, or you cut ties with a lot of people who are no longer going where you're going in your life. You changed something drastically in your life, and you feel like this person is a part of this new start for you. All right, you've got your wallet, you've got your car keys, you're getting ready to open up that door that leads you to this person, but in the far distance there's some mountains. So it's like you can foresee that there's going to be some obstacles in between you and this person being together, but you see it as worth it. You want to climb that mountain with them. not away from them. Okay, so you're open to some sort of new door of opportunity with this person, Leo. Some of you guys may have met this person in Aries season, and now during the summer things are getting really, you know, intense, but in a good way. For others, you're feeling like you and another person are having a new start. If you guys did have some sort of fallout or some sort of setback in your relationship where someone needed to be accountable for what they were doing while another person was accountable for what they were doing, because it takes two to tango. It takes two to F a relationship up. Okay, something is going on here. Now, what potentially could hurt this relationship this week? Temperance, major for Sagittarius. Now, when temperance shows up in what could hurt the relationship, it's telling me that someone's lack of patience or a lack of coming together with someone in a way that another person feels like they're being met in the middle. Something like that could be hurting the relationship, right? When you've got temperance card, it's all about balance. When you're giving too much, when someone's giving too little, it creates an imbalance. Whether you're an overgiver and this person is an over, receiver, there's some sort of imbalance in this relationship that needs to be dealt with, like really soon. There can't be an imbalance. And I'm trying to explain this in the best way I know how. It's telling me that someone was too much of one thing while someone was too little of something. All right, and it may affect the relationship going forward. Right? For example, one person could be very communicative and another person doesn't say anything. One could be very emotionally open and vulnerable while another person is completely shut down and closed off. One person could be very generous and always splurging and buying gifts and treating someone out for dinner while the other person doesn't even get their wallet out of their back pocket. There's an imbalance on what's happening between you and this person. And you see how my room got really friggin' bright when I said that? Leo rules the sun. So Leo, it feels like you this week are highlighting something in regards to this relationship that you are noticing as a red flag or as something that could hurt the relationship down the road if you guys don't deal with it right now. And you are already seeing that mountain in the far distance. You already see what this is that's being highlighted. So a lot of you are watching this video going, I know what's messing up our relationship. Keep talking. You're acknowledging it. This week, this person is finally going to be acknowledging it, is what it feels like. Maybe they've kept their head in the clouds and that sun is going to come out and, part the clouds to where this person is going to see things a little bit more clearly. Interesting reading. For some of you Leos, you may have felt like your relationship love life section was thrown through a lot of trial and error in the past few years. You may feel like Spirit is using you as a guinea pig for what not to do in a relationship or what to do in a relationship, and you're exhausted and you're ready to let that repetitive cycle close out so you can have a new beginning and have the relationship you deserve and what you want. Some of you Leos had to go through a lesson of self-love, self-worth, because until you value yourself wholeheartedly, the people that come into your life aren't going to value you the way that you deserve, So I feel like a lot of you Leos for the past year or so may have had a weird love life where you felt like you had to spend more time going inward than dealing with people on the external. And now you're feeling ready. Now you're feeling ready to have that relationship that you deserve. And you'll still know that there's obstacles up ahead, because all relationships come with obstacles. We're here to grow and to teach each other something. But you're done being Spirit's guinea pig. You're ready for a life partnership. And that's what Archangel Michael right here is blending together. My little spiritual bartender knows exactly what Leos want right now. You don't want anything too sweet, you don't want anything too strong, aka a toxic relationship. So you're wanting Archangel Michael to balance out that beautiful cocktail that is just right for the both of you to share together, to sit poolside and just sip that love together, that cup of love. Sagittarius energy. Something about Sagittarius season may mean something to you, or Sagittarius is somebody that you're connecting to. But I got 3 major arcanas already. So what's the potential outcome for this week ahead? The Three of Cups. You're hanging out with this person this week, or you're reconnecting with this person this week. Could be someone that is actually a friend of yours right now, and you guys are exploring this connection on a more romantic level. Or if you already had explored this on a romantic level, there could have been something that triggered a fallout between the two of you, or made someone feel like they had to compete for your attention. And at the end of the week, you guys are gonna squash it and just, you know, enjoy each other's company. Okay, this is Cancerian energy, so I feel like while we're still in Cancer season, something is going to start to work out for you and another person. For some of you, I am getting from friendship to something more romantic written all over this. Like, you and another person are like, are we ready to like take this to the next level and actually date each other? And for others, someone here may have gone through a divorce, went through a really major breakup, and is finally getting out there dating again, whether you or this person or the both of you, and someone's getting ready to open up that door and walk through it and see where it takes them, even if it's met with more obstacles in one's life. You know, it's definitely giving love is worth the challenges that come in with it. You know, some of you guys could have gotten a dog recently, or your dog has been your emotional support animal while you were perhaps single or recovering from a previous relationship, things like that. Or you're dealing with someone that wants a dog. Okay, I'm strongly getting a little doggy reference. Huh. Sorry, one second. I'm getting a side note. I'm getting a confirmation for somebody. You'll know this video is for you if you have been planning on adding something to your outside garden, or outside, I don't even know, like putting stones on your walkway, or planting some new flowers, you know, sprucing up your yard. Something about I have a black thumb, so I don't know anything about gardens. My mom does. Some of you guys may be doing that, and that could be your confirmation. You may be actually gardening right now while you're listening to this reading. Anyways, or you're needing to check on your garden because your yard looks freaking gross and your neighbors are complaining. I'm just kidding. So what's your advice with the situation? The Eight of Swords. With your advice being the Eight of Swords, they really want you to get out of your head, all right? I am seeing someone feeling like another person is keeping secrets, keeping something hidden, and someone's itching to rip open that diary and find out, what the heck are you hiding from me? Why are you holding back? You know, it's invading someone's privacy. Whether this person's doing it with you or you're doing it with them, someone needs to stop overthinking. And this actually is watching a tarot reading. This energy right here is watching a tarot reading, because you're trying to tap into how they feel about you if they haven't been expressing their feelings. So their feelings are in that diary, and this video is you watching it. But you have the key to whatever information you're seeking, right? Whether it's them talking to you and they hold the key throughout verbal communication, or they're saying that your intuition already is telling you what you need to know to not stress and not, you know, try to read too much into a situation, because that could sabotage this connection when you overthink something. All right, someone's patience may be running thin on regards to what's going on with you and this person, and Spirit's like, slow your roll. It'll all work out in divine timing. All right, so what's the overall energy? The Hanged Man. For a lot of you, this connection has been on pause for a little bit. Doesn't mean that you guys have been separated or not talking to each other. It's just feeling like some sort of plan that you guys have been making with each other, whether you share this plan with each other or you individually just know this plan is happening. The plan has been paused. Some sort of plan has been paused, or it will be paused with that Hanged Man concerning a relationship, Four of Wands, a potential marriage, Hierophant. And then I see the Devil energy with the Justice card. Somebody here may be needing to finish out a karmic cycle before enjoying the birth of a relationship with someone new. And since you're the one with the Fool energy, I'm wondering if you're the one that's still clearing out some old karma. You know, that's a lot of karmic energy. Yeah, I definitely feel like I have some divorced Leos here, or someone that's been waiting on a relationship, doesn't have to be a marriage, to completely come to an end, so someone can feel cleansed in their energy and then start anew. And that could be why that Five of Wands is this person's intentions, to fight for this, to compete for you, because they feel like you're getting attention elsewhere. We'll see. I'm going to clarify this. But the Hanged Man is the energy of needing to surrender, let go, and let God. You know, let go of anything that you feel like is dragging your energy down. Let go of fear. Let go of insecurities. Let go of attachment. All right? Try your best not to hold attachment to any situation. All right? Because when you put too much emphasis on the attachment of what the outcome could be, you create a lot of resistance for yourself. Just go in the energy of knowing that whatever's meant for you will be for you. Just go with the flow. Okay, that will create the least amount of resistance, because this is creating resistance. Someone's not in the flow here. Someone's reading too much into a situation, whether dissecting someone's text messages to see if there's any cryptic messages in there, whether your person's doing that to you. Someone's like reading too much into it. But I'm getting excitement off of this person, which could tell me that you guys haven't talked to each other in a little bit, and now they're excited to talk to you again and update you on everything that's been going on in their life. Or you both amicably agreed that you needed to wait to start dating because someone needed to take care of some business. All right, so let me clarify. Excuse me, buddy. Okay. All right, so in your person's feelings for you this week, Leo, we have the Eight of Wands. For some, this person could be at a distance from you and they're planning to visit you and they want you to know about it. Or you're taking a little excursion with this person, going on a little outing. I like this energy. Justice, Libra energy. This person's feeling like some sort of karmic cycle is ending in their life as well. And they feel like you are someone very special to them, Two of Cups. They feel like you are someone that gets them on a deep, deep level. And they want to continue something with you. And then there's the Six of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, this person may feel like your connection was put on pause to allow you both to go inward and look at things within yourselves that you were not, you know, dealing with. I'm strongly getting either you or this person or the both of you really struggled with feeling like you belonged. Whether you felt like you were good enough for happiness or good enough to get, you know, love and attention from people. I'm strongly getting that's something that you both were triggering in each other. I'm also feeling like someone had to pause their excitement for you because they were worried about the consequences to their actions, because this Justice card reads consequences. All right, like someone needed something to finalize first before pursuing towards something. Whether I'm getting the message that some of you guys may have worked together and this person wanted to wait until you both were established in other jobs before dating, or someone was still dealing with a third party and needed to see that come to an end before following one's heart for this relationship. But if you guys have had your relationship on pause, whether for a few days, a couple weeks, few months, this person's wanting you to know that they never stopped thinking about you, that you were always, you know, a focal point, always running through their mind. Okay, Six of Cups plus Two of Cups equals the Eight of Cups. Someone here may have felt like they had no choice but to walk away from the connection for the time being because the consequences were too big for them to handle. Or something went against someone's religion, or something went against someone's beliefs. But the Wheel of Fortune is here, which is telling me that something is cycling back around again. The Wheel of Fortune is the energy of going through the seasons, right? It represents all fixed energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. It represents all the changing seasons. So for some of you, this past year has been a whirlwind for the two of you, where you guys were taught a lot of lessons, a lot of, you know, needing to own up to one's own BS, things like that. And someone's getting another chance to respond differently to something in order to get different results. Some sort of fated encounter with that Wheel of Fortune. Someone is trying to control their destiny is what it feels like to me. Let's clarify your feelings, Leo. You got the Fool. The Fool. And you're like taking that path to the sunlight. Some of you really have made some important decisions for your well-being this year with that Nine of Cups, because in order to achieve the Nine of Cups, you had to walk away from a lot of different things with the Eight of Cups. And now you're feeling like you're at your best right now, Nine of Cups, and you have been thinking about this special person that may be a friend right now that you want to become a lover to, or you are already lovers but you had to put the plans of being a relationship on the back burner while someone took care of something. Clarify that, Fool. And when I say take care of something, it doesn't have to involve like anything like, you know, it could have been someone was trying to focus on their career and didn't want to be distracted. Why the Fool? Why the Fool for Leo's feelings for this person? Why the Fool? The King of Wands, there's you. You're feeling at your best, Leo. I love this. When you show up as the King of Wands, especially after I just mentioned the Nine of Cups telling me that you have been working on yourself, you're telling me you feel amazing. You're open to whatever happens after you open up that door. Even if there's some obstacles, you're in the energy of bring it on, Spirit. I can handle it. I'm stronger now. I'm not how I was when we first met. You know, some of you Leos are wanting to say that to this person. I'm not like the way I was when I first met you. I'm a lot more confident. I'm a lot more stronger. I'm a lot more discerning. I am a lot more seeing through the BS. And look, the Fool. I'm clarifying the Fool. I shuffled it back in and it came back out again. King of Wands to the Fool. You're taking that path to the sunlight, and the sun represents your soul. You are a sun in Leo. Well, for the most of you are sun and Leos. This is still applying to the moon and rising placements. But the sun is you. You're taking this path to find you first and foremost. Regardless of what happens with this person, Leo, you're on a mission to find you and to love everything about you, the flaws and all. You know, I'm strongly picking up on a Leo that may have recently looked in the mirror and said, you know what, I used to hate that aspect about myself, but now I love it. I'm going to enhance it. I'm going to embrace it. And walking away from any repetitive behaviors, old negative thoughts you may have said about yourself, Eight of Cups, and you're realizing that has just not served you. Oh my Lanta, this is beautiful. So in your person's intentions with you, Leo, we have the Five of Wands. Please tell me about the Five of Wands. This reading is showing me that it's bigger than love right now for you, Leo. You've overcome a lot of many obstacles, and I feel like this is just like an icing on the cake if this person and you meet up and hook up. I feel like there's something else going on, that you feel lighter in your energy. Why the Five of Wands? Ace of Pentacles. Somehow it was already flipped open. I don't remember seeing that. And then I got the Death card. For some of you Leos, you may have had some sort of fallout with this person and they're wanting a new start with that Ace of Pentacles after something had to come to an end. Maybe you guys needed this time apart to really reflect on things. And if that's not the case, this person intends to compete for your attention to have something stable, and they're hoping that either you're completing something to be with them or they are with you. Something is ending for something new to take place is what it feels like. Whether someone's ending their toxic behavior of not being communicative with someone and shutting down, or somebody is, you know, just looking at their own self in the mirror and thinking, oh, this is where I have been dropping the ball with Leo. Okay. So in the blockage, we have Temperance. Why is the Temperance in the blockage? Why is Temperance in the blockage? Eight of Cups. Now, when I read the card in the blockage position, I read the energy in reverse. And the Eight of Cups in reverse is returning to something over and over and over again, and not like dealing with any underlying issues. So it almost feels like for some of you, you guys keep going back towards each other, trying to revisit a plan that you guys made together, or a plan that you were hoping that you guys can follow through on together, but then something interrupts it and knocks it off, you know, off its course, and something needs to change. And that's what that Wheel of Fortune is trying to do, and the Judgment is trying to do, to stop something, to nip it in the bud, okay? Because it's creating an imbalance for the both of you, right? Someone's needing to compromise with somebody in some aspect, and then there's the Eight of Wands, which could be telling me it's your person, because your person is the one that came up with the Eight of Wands as their feelings, and it's repeated 8. So I got 8, 8, 8, 8. So repeated 8s could be something for you. Repeated 3s, the 12 breaks down to a number 3. But with the Eight of Wands, for what's hurting the relationship, someone may have stopped communicating. Someone may have stopped allowing something to move forward and may have like delayed plans with another. And this person this week is like, hey, just wanted to update you on what's been going on with my life. You know, how have you been? And you're in the energy of, really? We can't keep going on like this. You can't keep doing this to me. Revolving door of affection and attention. So maybe you're saying something to this person that's really going to hit them with a shattered reality on the situation. Some people don't know when they're, you know, hurting someone's feelings. Maybe you got someone here that's a bad texter, and when they're at work, they leave their phone in their car. Or that's just an example. Why is judgment this person's behavior with Leo? Oh my Lanta. Judgment again in the Hanged Man. Don't you love it when they give me the same card for the one I'm clarifying? It's like, thank you for clarifying what I already knew. But that's their way of saying, I already said what needed to be said. So their behavior towards you this week is doing a lot of self-reflecting, trying to figure out what needs to be let go of in order for this relationship to work, or if this relationship is meant to work. You know, someone's definitely, you know, taking in a lot of downloads this week. You see how your person, picture your person a cat, you see how your person's sitting there and there's this translucent energy above them. That's their higher self feeding them a lot of downloads. All right, where they're like, ah, I see now, okay? And that is what we discover when we're in Hanged Man, where we become more enlightened to a situation. So in the potential outcome, Leo, is the Three of Cups. Dang, this is gonna be a long video. Cancer's reading was almost too long because my memory card only holds 30 minutes. All right, Three of Cups. Why the Three of Cups as the potential outcome? Two of Pentacles, something becoming more balanced. And that was what was hurting the relationship before, an imbalance with the Temperance card. And now it's balanced. Because you see this cat bouncing that fruit on his head. No problemo. Temperance and the Lovers. Look at that. Look at that. So what started off as a challenge and an interruption in your relationship at the beginning of the reading is now cycling around as, you know, something that is now balanced. And two people that are really excited to hold each other in their arms, things like that. I do also see the Seven of Wands, so I do feel like someone here felt like their back was against the wall in some regard and felt, you know, like they had to like defend themselves, and it might have triggered something between the two of you. So you may have said something to this person that caught them off guard and hit them with a shattered reality of something, but after a little while they were able to take it all in and figure out what you meant by what you said. But there's a rainbow here. Rainbows come after the storm. Why is Leo's advice the Eight of Swords? Why is Leo's advice the Eight of Swords? I'm getting a lot of sixes, a lot of threes, a lot of eights in this reading. So I don't know if that means something to you. Sevens are here too. Why the Eight of Swords? Knight of Pentacles. Something is coming towards you very slowly, but slow and steady. The Knight of Pentacles is telling me that you are open to receiving something very valuable. All right, it's on the way. It's coming. They want you to not get too caught up in the energy of, but what if? What if it doesn't arrive? It's taken too long. What if it you know, got lost on the way? What you want wants you. You don't have to go searching for what is meant for you. It has to be in alignment with you. It has to come find you. Why is the Hanged Man the overall energy? Two of Wands. Someone was forced into a crossroads. There's those friggin' motorcycles. You know what? I'm done. Motorcycles keep stalking Leo's readings. And then there's the Hierophant. Someone is needing to decide, is this commitment for them or just a lesson to learn and to move on from it? Okay. Interesting reading. Now, for those of you who are in recent no contact, let's see how your person feels. But for zodiac signs that came through this reading today, I have Aries, I have Leo, I have Gemini, strong Gemini. Cancer is here, Sagittarius, Pisces, Taurus, Scorpio. Those are the main ones that wanted to come in, but does not mean that, you know, you're not dealing with any other. Don't even focus on the zodiacs. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl. And if you like to book a private reading with me, Leo, the link to my website is in the description box below with this video. If this reading did not resonate, do check out your July monthly in my playlist or my most recent all signs reading where you can click on the Leo timestamp. And I got some exciting news coming up, so do be a part of my live stream on Saturday morning. I have some fun news to share with you. Oops, and I just dropped a bunch of cards. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. Someone's gaining clarity about something. Our relationship was different and special. Other people didn't understand it. Yeah, some of you guys may be very different from each other. Different age, different race, different background. I see you in the face of strangers. You are always with me. So some of you guys could be in separation. Letting you down was the worst decision I made. That's another card where someone's acknowledging that they made the wrong choice. All right, memory card's about to cut off. I love you guys. Later, Gator.